be an elite defensive team. I mean, that's easy to understand. You guys haven't got to play together. What are just the conversations like of how this fits together offensively?
Offensively, we have some new play sets and things of that nature that I think lend themselves to AD's talents, and it's going to be a thing that we just kind of explore as we go. Obviously, PJ's had his stuff that he's got going on right now, so we'll look to be informed probably when we get back off of this trip.
Are you going into this like there's just going to be less space without a guy who's hitting setbacks from 30 feet? Like, does it just feel like it's going to be more a cramped floor for you guys?
I don't know if cramped is the word. We have a ton of vertical spacing. I think AD is one of the best players in the league in the pocket. Obviously, the step back 35-footers are a thing of beauty as well. It's just the geometry changes, but we got to be pros and do our job.
Would you say the mentality overall is like excited, pissed off, chip on your shoulder? What is the feel?
Honestly, the crazy part about this, I think we've dealt with so much uncertainty this season just with injuries that we've had this next man up mentality. And I think that's kind of almost how we feel with this trade. So I don't think it's I don't know if we even have time to be pissed off or excited or any of that. I think it's just next man up and try to do the best job we can for Dallas fans.
How much does it change the locker room, though, just the dynamics of everything?
You're losing what was your best player and now adding what probably is your best player. Like, we'll see. I don't know. I'm friends with both of them, so it's hard to say. But that's a whole group vibe thing that we haven't even got to explore.
Is this something you have to take the transition step by step?
Yeah, it's a day by day. It's a crawl before you walk. You put one foot in front of the other. Like, there's no way to replace Luka with a carbon copy, and same way I don't think there's any way to replace AD with a carbon copy, right? Like, you kind of just, they're different, and so we have to adapt and blossom with the differences.
It was a reaction from the fan base, like we've kind of just not really seen that much in sports. What did you just make of like the way Mavericks fans like viewed this and reacted to this thing?
I think it's completely understandable. I think it shows what L meant to the community. It shows how much the fan base loves him, still loves him. And also I think too, if you look at it, for a fan base that had Dirk for 20 years, and then seemingly right when Dirk was ready to retire, they got Dirk 2.0 in a sense. It's understandable. So nobody is mad at the Dallas fans for their reaction, and as with anything that's emotional, you got to give it a chance to process and feel and live in that moment.
How does the degree of difficulty go up now facing the Celtics again in this first?
Oh man, the difficulty is actually in figuring out who we are, more so than facing them right now. That's kind of going to be our process for the rest of the season is trying to figure ourselves out.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.